You know, everyone know what the Blade is. You know, the Blade is Bissonnette here in Houston. The Blade is Figueroa out there in L.A. Everybody know what the Blade is. But today, the Blade has morphed into something else. And according to one sister here, she want to let everybody know what's the new Blade. Let's check that out.
A lot of bitches have life confused, okay? The modern day Blade is a bitch getting dressed going to a bar. A bitch getting dressed going out to the club to sell that cat, okay? Just because you're not standing on a street, you're standing on the streets, outside the clubs, waiting for the niggas to come out the bars. You're still on the Blade. That's what a lot of girls like be thinking, oh, because I'm not on Figueroa. It's the same fucking thing. And it's like, this is on here trying to make walking the Blade high class.
Now, let me tell you something else she did not say was also the Blade. They like going to these high-end hotels like the Post Oak Hotel in Houston, or they like going to places like the Ritz-Carlton, anywhere where it's kind of like high-end men going to be at these different hotel bars and things like that, or just even in the vicinity of the restaurants, and they'll sit at these restaurants or whatever. Now, when she's mentioned bars, they may be at bars at restaurants. For instance, there's one place called Steak 48 here in Houston. And they put in a rule now that you have to spend at least $100 to be in there. Because what was happening, the female she's talking about will be at the bar over there at Steak 48 trying to trick. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get them one. And so they just didn't like that environment. I seen that one time also. We went to Capitol Grill, and I noticed, man, they working. You could tell, you know, those women, just the way they moved around or whatever. Now they don't look like the ones that'll be on Bissonnette somewhere, but you could just tell what they had going on. So yeah, they are evolving their 3 or 4 behaviors. Let's go ahead and continue.
There's nothing high class about being an escort, okay? And I know some of you just got it in your head that no, at the end of the day, right? You cannot tell me that you enjoy having to get dressed every single night, go to a bar or go to whatever club, going to 2, 3, 4 clubs a night trying to see where the is at. Oh, maybe there's some here. Oh, it's dead. Oh, it's dead. Oh, it's dead. You're not going out to enjoy yourself. You're going out to sell cat. And that's what a escort, a 304 does every day.
And, you know, this is the thing. I just know how I am on a personal day. I would want a random person engaging with me in that manner every day. Some random, you know, and I'm a man, I wouldn't want that. Just some random, because people don't got this right hygiene. You don't know people's health. It's just all kind of things with that, right? And I guess maybe because I'm just real icky about people and their hygiene. I don't see how a woman sit up there and let a man put his mouth on her, a different man every day, or put his whatever on her every day. And I know how some of these dudes are dirty. Some of them out here, they don't clean themselves right. They ain't been to a doctor or whatever the case may be. The women put themselves in a messed up situation, letting these random men do that. But hey, they buy to their choice, right?
They get dressed, they go to the Blade. Some have pimps, some don't. At the end of the day, it's all the same. When you go to the club, you're not going out to get lit and have fun. And no, you're going to scout. Just like when the 304s go to the Blade and they walking up and down the street, they going to scout. So it's like, I want us to stop acting like it's 2 different things. Okay? A 304 escort, same motherfucking thing, okay? You're just going to the motherfucking streets outside the clubs, as into where some bitch find a street and stay on it. But, you know, some of you struggle in the club, so you might need to go on Figueroa at this point.
Well, here's the thing. The Blade is the Blade is the Blade, right? And yes, some of them do have pimps. Some of them do, you know, the new pimping, like I said, they putting them online, right? They pay for plastic surgery. They do all kind of things with these women. And, you know, pimping, and that I don't see how anybody would be pimping at this day and time, because they going to hit you with human trafficking charges. And they not playing with them human trafficking charges. You going to the feds. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why anybody would be still pimping like that at this stage of the game. And you know good and well, the way the laws are crafted, you know, these women, they they don't go to jail. It's gonna be the pimp and even the dude that's buying. I'm a firm believer the women got to go too, cause they selling. That's like letting the drug dealer stay on the block selling, but arresting just the addicts. No, people say arrest the dealer because he's the one bringing the product out to the streets, right? Arrest those women because they the one out here selling it. That's how you put a stop to it, right? But you know that situation about being on the blade, that's old as the Bible. As long as men around, men are gonna buy a cat. They're gonna buy it, and that's just what it is. But yeah, some of these women don't think they are 3 or 4. Some of them don't think that. But if a man's paying you and that's all y'all doing, then yeah, no, you're a 3 or 4. You just may not be on the traditional blade, but you on the,